Good morning, students of class 9. Welcome back to the e-classes. We are doing history, socialism in Europe and the Russian Revolution. We have reached the subtitle 4.2, making a socialist society. Now let's go through these points. Now there are 5 points in this. And during the civil war we have learned already about Bolshevik and the troops and the Tsarist supporters. During the civil war, Bolshevik kept industries and banks nationalized. We have already learned that the Bolshevik, they wanted the banks and the industries and private property must be nationalized. The production increased, and the production also increased at that time. The civil war was going on. Number 2, peasants were allowed to cultivate the land that had been socialized or that had been confiscated from the nobilities and seized from the nobilities, and showed what collective work could be. And they have already showed an example what collective work should be or could be. So they have seized the land and they have cultivated that land, so during that period. Number 3, as a process of centralized planning was introduced. A process of centralized planning. Centralized planning means the Bolshevik government was formed and planning was made. It was introduced. They made 5-year plans. They made 5-year plans for the progress of the country. So let's see what Bolshevik they do more. The Bolshevik government fixed all prices to promote industrial growth. So the Bolshevik government fixed all prices in the market to promote industrial growth, as well as during the first two 5-year plans, they have fixed all the prices, so nobody could do increase or have monopoly in the price. So that is from 1927 to 1932 and 1933 to 1938. These are the first two 5-year plans, and they fixed all prices to promote industrial growth. Number 5, centralized planning. Centralized planning means 5-year plans made by the Bolshevik government led to economic growth. Naturally, the government was running in a planned way, so there was economic growth and production increased by 100% in the case of oil and steel. In the case of oil and steel, the production increased by 100%, full capacity. New factory cities came up into being. So new factory cities came into being, more industries were set up and cities were formed. In the next class, we'll talk about rapid construction led to poor working conditions. So the construction was very rapid, setting up of new industries and so on, but it had led the poor working condition of the people. Now let's see what happens after that. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for your watching.